Hey Keith,
Hi Scott, how are you doing?
I'm good, man. So welcome to Kula's online teacher feature, we call it, and we're doing this to give our students who are watching you right now over YouTube or Facebook videos an opportunity to do a little meet and greet and get a chance to get a sense of the presence of each teacher and what they're about, what their class is about, and make it a little bit more engaging and interactive, so it's not so much just like text on a website or their name on a schedule.
Yeah.
So an opportunity for everybody to meet you, and so welcome and thanks for obliging.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
It's been a great opportunity to be included as one of the instructors at the Kula Yoga Shala. I teach a class which is a combination of Tai Chi, Qigong, and meditation. And I've tried to design it so that anybody can participate at any level. So whether they're new, beginner, I even have some students at the Hippocrates Health Institute where I practice acupuncture, as well as teach some of these classes in situations where they can't even stand up. They may have to sit in a chair or even lie down during the practice. So it's I consider it a very integrated body, mind, and spirit type of practice, so that if our bodies aren't able to participate, our mind and spirit can. And all of these practices are based in the idea of Qi, or our vital life force energy. Matter of fact, Qigong, as most people may or may not be familiar with, Qigong is a Chinese word made up of two characters, Qi and Gong. And Qi being our vital life force energy, and Gong being the art or skill of working with our own vital life force energy. Tai Chi is also a form of Qigong, but there's a martial arts or self-defense application to it, so that's the difference between Tai Chi and Qigong.
Gotcha.
And in Chinese medicine also, they consider meditation as the highest form of medicine, or the highest form of healing arts. So I also include that practice in that group of teachings.
Awesome. I know in building out the schedule, it was really important for me to feel that we were exposing people to a full spectrum of different healing modalities and practices.
Yeah.
So I was so excited to connect with you and be able to offer this. I think that it's such a wonderful gift for the people in the community to get to expose themselves to different movement modalities other than the asanas. And sometimes I feel like the asanas can be, very linear in a sense. So to move in a more organic way and to attune to the subtle seems like it's really residing at the heart of the Qigong practice.
Yeah, it is. I mean, the foundation is in the energy, and at the roots, yoga is certainly the prana. We're flowing through the nadis, and I found yoga also informs my Tai Chi and Qigong practice. Mm-hmm. And, when we met before I moved to Florida, we spoke about I had a healing arts center, the Heaven and Earth Healing Arts Center in New York City, and that was my vision. You've created my vision here, so I feel like it's a blessing to be able to be a part of this, because I was offering Tai Chi and yoga classes in New York City, and so here we have it in Palm Beach County. So it's a wonderful opportunity for me, and I think it's also a wonderful opportunity for the community. I've just had a wonderful reception from the community, people wanting to know what Qigong is, and I think I've had some wonderful feedback from their experience, so it's been great.
Awesome. And you're also a resident acupuncturist.
Yes, so I am an acupuncture physician. I practice at the Hippocrates Health Institute, which is a raw living foods and wheatgrass juice therapy educational facility, resident facility in West Palm Beach. And I'm also practicing acupuncture here. Again, like the yoga has the 8 limbs, Chinese medicine has the 8 arms, I guess, and as besides acupuncture and Tai Chi and Qigong and food and diet and different types of breathing techniques and meditation techniques. So I try to include as many of those limbs into my practice as I can. And my Tai Chi and Qigong drew me into delving further into my own education by going to acupuncture school, and I'm so happy. It's just a great opportunity to be of service and really help people, at a deeper level. So and really enjoy that.
Awesome. And so, a little on the personal level, how did you migrate into this direction with your life? Didn't you used to be a bouncer or something?
Yeah, I used to be a doorman. I was a doorman for over 20 years. I've worked in Detroit, Los Angeles, New York City, and my first mentor when I was about 14 years old was a gentleman by the name of Gordon Spalding, and he was Henry Ford's and Lee Iacocca's bodyguard. So that was my first exposure to the martial arts when I was still in high school. I started meditating as a high school wrestler. I really don't know how that happened, but I remember in Eaton Rapids, Michigan, and I was meditating in the middle of the wrestling mat, and all the other wrestlers were going, "What are you doing? Show us what you're doing." And I started teaching meditation when I was about a junior in high school, and that's how that started. So it really started out as athletics and martial arts. And I moved to New York City. I was living in New York City, and wasn't really living the lifestyle that felt true to me. Working in the bars and clubs and being very unhealthy. I decided that I needed to change my lifestyle. I got involved back in the martial arts again at the New York Aikido Club, and I started practicing Aikido and learning different types of martial arts. I've always loved teaching and sharing information, and the information I was getting at the time I didn't feel responsible. I didn't want to take on the responsibility of teaching people how to hurt other people. And about that same time, 9/11 occurred, which was a huge transition in my life, and it kind of provided me the realization that everything that I had been doing in the martial arts, all I had to do was transition into the healing arts. So from like yang and masculine to a little bit more yin and feminine, so the martial arts and the healing arts, to have a wonderful balance. And so with the healing arts, it's like teaching somebody how to fish and feeding them for the rest of their life, instead of giving somebody a fish and feeding them for one day.
Awesome.
So that's how that blossomed.
Great. Well, hey man, thank you so much, and thank you for being a part of this, and so happy to have you here and your workshops. I mean, we have your video for sale here, and we're just so happy. And a little plug for the video.
Qigong Basics DVD, and it's made so anybody can practice, whether you're a beginner, whether you can sit or stand. It's really made. It's very instructor friendly. So
perfect. We got a friendly instructor. So.
Okay. Yeah.
Namaste, man. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Scott.
I appreciate it, Keith.
Really appreciate it too. Thank you.